sister. Happy Sunday. Beginning of the month on a Sunday. Oh, I thought I needed to talk to you. So I just came back from church, and the topic for this month is the metronome. I thought it was so cool and makes so much sense. So for those of us that sing, just for you to stay on beat, so you don't lose track of your rhythm and whatever, there's like a beat, a tick that goes within the background. So it goes tick, 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 almost like a watch, right? And depending on the tempo of the song that you want to sing, you kind of set your metronome right in the beginning. It determines whether, you're going to have a nice slow song or, something fast and upbeat. But anywho, the message for this month is whose direction are you following? Like a metronome. Are you following God? Are you following yourself? Are you following people, right? Something super important to put into perspective. Whose direction are you following? So ultimately, we always want to follow God's direction. We always want to inquire from God. Should I go? Should I stop? Should I not stop? So if you go to 1 Samuel chapter 23, it's all about David. David is about to rescue the city from Saul, city of Keilah, and David inquires from God, should I go and deliver these people? Should I rescue them? Should I fight for them? And God says to David, yes, go ahead and deliver them. So his army, they were kind of nervous. Should we do this? Should we not do this? And David went back again and he inquired, and God said, yes, go ahead and deliver them. But you know what happened? Later, these people that he delivered also betrayed David. David goes back, he inquires again, and God says, yes, these people will betray you. And so David ends up leaving this town of Keilah. And the most interesting thing to see is how instructions are always changing. So if David had said, well, I inquired of God, and God said, I should go and rescue them, he could have stayed in the city. But David was wise enough to keep going back to God to inquire. And as you see, even though God said, yes, go and deliver these people, God still said, hey, these people are going to betray you. So it's the same thing for us. Sometimes we start in one path and we think, okay, I've heard from God and I'm just going to go ahead and everything's going to be good. And then things start falling apart. It's a good time to ask yourself, what metronome are you following? Did we go back to inquire from God? Did we ask him, hey God, should I stay on this path or should I change? I noticed recently that a lot of my clients coming in are going through some type of life change. And it's something that I've experienced over my years of doing hair, is when we change our look or we go for a new look or we update our look, we're going through something. We're going through a change. And my message for you this Sunday, this June is, girl, what metronome are you following? Girl, did you inquire from God? Girl, I'm just coming out of a 10-year abusive relationship. Yeah, I'm going to say that. A lot of you that have been close to me probably know about my journey, my up and down journey. But eventually, I had to let it go. As much as I am gung-ho about saving relationships, saving marriages, sometimes God is saying something different. And if we are disobedient and sometimes just oblivious, doing our own thing that feels good to us, we can go astray. And sometimes you might end up feeling a lot more pain than you actually need to be feeling. So I'm not saying go and break up with that man. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, go back and inquire from God and make sure you're on the right path. Make sure God is leading you. Okay, super important. Make sure you are following God's detours. Make sure whatever you're doing is in alignment with God's metronome. Happy Sunday and happy June. See you soon.